an extremely competitive game, an extremely competitive series. Just what was this like battling, one last time this year with your brothers there in that locker room?
It was fun. It's what you live for. It's what you work all summer for. It's what you try to build habits for all season. Moments in games like tonight, it doesn't get much better.
What was your view on the foul late that kind of decided it?
I shouldn't have fouled him. We talk about it all year, the little things that go into winning games and being disciplined, and it sucks. Obviously, if I had the moment back, I wouldn't have fouled him and just let him make or miss the shot. But yeah, basketball, you win some, you lose some, you make mistakes.
Have you seen the replay?
No, I can't look at it. But they looked at it, and I assume I fouled him if they looked at it and still didn't overturn it.
When you say you can't look at it, what do you mean?
I don't want to look at it.
Do you think that'll be permanent, and you just don't want to look at it ever, or?
I just won't look at it. I fouled him, clearly, because they reviewed it, and I fouled him, so there's no need to look at it.
Shai, coming off of last game where you got so many good looks, they didn't go down. Tonight, they did for you more. I mean, how did it, I guess, operate for you guys to just continue trusting what you had put together last game, knowing that if you stuck with it, you'd get different results to give yourself a chance on the road?
Yeah, it's basketball. You make some, you miss some. You make the right play, the wrong play. But as long as you have the right intentions and you're doing the right things out there on the floor, good things more often than not will happen to you and happen for your team. And it's been like that for us, and that's why we had the year we've had. That didn't go our way sometimes throughout the series, but that's what it's about, getting better from those opportunities.
Could have been the game-winning bucket for you guys as a lob to Chet from you. Obviously, you guys all season long have worked on some of these things and rhythm plays. What was it like, getting to do that here tonight? And it seemed like you guys were able to find Chet over the top quite a bit.
Yeah, it definitely opened things up for us tonight. Kind of Chet being that dunker, making plays at the rim. Obviously, one of his many gifts, but we were definitely able to exploit that tonight.
So just knowing all it took tonight just to get to that point where the foul, the lob, everything, just what does it feel like knowing that the season ended on free throws?
Yeah, it sucks. You wish you could take the moment back, but it's not the way life works. You can't. You just have to learn from it, and I will definitely learn from it.
For you personally, just what do you feel you proved maybe to yourself in this series?
Nothing. My goal was to win the series. Didn't win the series. And that's that, pretty much.
Is it hard for you at this point to take a step back and think about how bright the future still does look, or how do you kind of view what this season means for the long term?
Yeah, we can feel it. We definitely took a step in the right direction this year, to say the least. Now this moment stings. You don't ever want to lose, but there are definitely some good things that come out of it. And moments like this is what makes the champions. Guys get better.
Wasn't the most shots you've taken in a game this series, but did you come into this game with empty the clip mindset?
Not at all. I just came into the game trying to play my game, play the right way, and play aggressive.
Total points in this series, despite the series loss, was 636. Have any solace to knowing that y'all were right there in the series?
Say again, sorry?
The total points in the series was 636 through all 6 games.
Okay.
So does it have any solace knowing that you guys were right there, despite losing 4-2?
Nah, not really. Still stinks.
Shai, you were a young guy in your first year, rookie season with the Clippers. You played a lot of minutes. You have two guys in Kaysen and Chet who play a lot of minutes for you in this series. Can you just talk me through, evaluate how you think they did?
Amazing. They've been good all year. They haven't felt like rookies with their play on the court. Both those guys are so poised, so mature, and obviously have done tremendous things for our group. We took a big leap this year, and those two have a big hand in it.
seemed to be Mark's opinion that this series was maybe lost, like middle of the series offensively, when you guys kind of struggled to solve their defensive scheme. What do you think you and this group kind of learned through those struggles offensively?
Yeah, I guess how to like course correct. And like the best teams are able to like figure out the issue and fix the problem at a really fast time, and that's what allows you to ultimately win series and win games, whether it be in quarters or in games in a series. You see it all over the league. Like you just saw it with Denver, their ability to course correct and kind of get the car back on the road. But it's a learning experience for all of us. This is all of our first time being in a series together. So we'll all learn from the experience and get better.
Shai, what was that feeling like just as you see the last shot and miss and just kind of walking off the floor?
It sucked. And the way it ended, it kind of solely being my fault with the three. It sucks. My teammates did so much throughout the night to get us in the position that we were with that last position. And little details kind of nipped me in the butt, but I'll learn from it.
Shai, you seem like such a highly motivated person. Does this series add any more motivation to you?
Absolutely. I've always found like the most motivation when I lose. You learn the most when you lose. So yeah, for sure. We lost 4 out of 6 games. I don't know if we've done that all season. Didn't feel good, but yeah, I'm definitely motivated. We'll learn from the experience for sure.
Say the lob to Chet with 20 seconds left. I imagine that'll probably get swept under the rug. History's ours now. But when it happened, like, what was going through your head in that moment, in that sequence?
Get a stop. That was it. Get a stop. Whatever it takes.
Did it feel like that was like a heavy blow to the game, to the game's just flow?
You fouling?
No, the lob. Just him finishing that lob, him catching it with one hand, just everything in that moment.
Yeah, it felt good, but I was so like on to the next, like just get a stop. I didn't really get to soak it up, but big time catch and finish by Chet for sure.
The last one, go ahead. This is the last one for Shai.
Felt like every shot was extra heavy down the stretch. Did it feel like that for you guys out there, or where you just have that mindset of shot goes in, get a stop?
Yeah. When you're in the moment, it doesn't feel as heavy. You're on to the next thing to try to win the next possession and ultimately win the game. But yeah, things are obviously heightened in games like this.
Thank you, Shai.